Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and we are moving through our Virgo moon energy. The strokes. Is this it? Is this it? After all of that hype, all of that excitement over the Leo moon, like, this is it? Is this it? I was doing a pre-shuffle, and the King of Cups came out under the table, on the floor, fell down, face down, on the floor, kind of like he's drunk, and just not where with it, not holding, not containing, kind of spilling and sloshing around. But it was funny because I picked this back up to start to shuffle again, and the Queen of Cups was hanging out on the bottom of the deck. So as we were stepping in, King of Cups sloshing and stumbling, acting a fool, and the Queen of Cups just watching. Like, literally, he fell underneath the table and she was face down over the top of the table. There's a whole table beneath. Just we hold up. The champion! I just don't know if it feels good. I don't know if it feels good to win. Even if we did win over this Leo moon, even if we got to, like, watch our enemies crumble before us and not do anything, you know, good with themselves, like, it didn't feel good. I didn't like it. I wasn't out for revenge. Were you out for revenge? Were you hoping to, like, see this person, like, suffer and struggle? Not actually. Like, was this it? Was this what I wanted? Was this what you wanted? Is this it? Why did we get here? How did we do this? How come the why for are we in this weird situation where our King of Cups, our masculine energy, is indulgent in ways that are pushing him beyond his limits and capabilities, and now he's not working and functioning and holding and supporting in the ways that he should. He's just stumbling around. Oh, like, Streetcar Named Desire level of, like, stumbling around, actually. That's what it is. Like, I can see a million different people in my mind. I was a bartender for many years who were just a mess, taken in too much spirits, overwhelmed with their own emotions, and cannot function anymore. But they find this one thought, this one target goal, and they fixate on it. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be nachos, it could be a person, a place, a thing that they attach themselves to. It could be a bar stool that they attach themselves to, and they love this thing with all their heart, and they will do anything to get it. And once they get it, they don't have much capability of, like, functioning with it. Like, you see, like, a person we're gonna keep going with this for a while in story time because we're on a roll. So you see, like, a person and, like, they want nachos, and they just want nachos. Just give me the nachos. I just need crunchy, cheesy, gooey right now. Make me nachos. I will pay you double and give you ridiculous amounts of tip if you just make me nachos. And then they get to the nachos after having another drink, and they just it's all over their shirt, all over the bar. They just smashed up their nachos because they were not coherent in their desires, because they were not placed properly with what it is that they really wanted. They weren't in line with that. The feminine here shows us the way, the discipline. Put it down. You are overindulging somewhere, and it is causing things to just be a mess. And it's not making anybody feel better to see you this way. Nobody is happy to see a person this way. Like, you really just feel bad for them and you want to help. You know? Like, here, why don't you have it? Like, that was my move. That was my classic move. You know, okay, well, we'll get you some nachos. It'll soak up some of that alcohol in your tum-tum. And we'll give you a nice glass of water. And sometimes they take the water, sometimes they throw the water back in my face. But I offered the water. I encouraged the water. And just so you know, if you fall asleep on my bar, dear crazy, over indulgent in our emotions, King of Cups, I will dump ice water down the back of your neck. I've done it, and I'll do it again. No problem with that. None. Oh. Have a buddy around too who can carry you out. Have a friend like me who goes out. They're not the designated driver. They're the ones who are promoting a walk and will plan out your entire route. We're gonna hike throughout the entire city. It's gonna be great, right, guys? But that person who, like, participates, I can't pull my Queen of Cups back up, but that's who she was. I mean, I guess the Knight of Pentacles is there too. She's support, she's stability, she's structure as well. She's got it together. She can have that drink. She's perfect, actually. She can have that drink. A drink or two, and she's still going to be carrying her mess of a friend home. Because I know that my friend is gonna go off the deep end. I know this about them, so you know what? I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna play my music. I'm gonna have a couple. We're gonna feel good, but by the end of the night, I'm gonna have enough strength to pick my dumbass friend up over my shoulder and carry them out. Get them tucked in safe at home. Have a buddy. Have a friend. Have a friend like her. Have a friend like this Knight of Pentacles right here. She's got it together. She can indulge and enjoy, just like that Queen of Cups, and she can also hold it down. The Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Moon reversed, and I swear I shuffled these, like, after and before, but I also very clearly recall they're in reverse now. They're in reverse now. And this is where we're actually opening up. Story time is finished. Like 8 minutes in, we're gonna start the reading. Was my story time a read? Yes. It was a lesson. I don't know why you needed to hear it, but you needed to hear my stories of a bartender to understand and correlate and put it all together. Are you that friend or are you that mess? Are you a little bit of both? Either way, I think everybody's just a little bit like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a level of putting that down, putting those childish ways behind. Okay. Behind and down together. I'm just trying to play with the shapes of all of those sounds and how they came together, but alrighty then. Just crazy talk. There's a word sandwich. Anyways. Putting all of this down and dumping out these unsatisfying cups. That Seven of Swords feels like the desire to conceal. And the Ace of Wands feels like a misplaced desire. And the Moon just feels like confusion and not understanding what it is that we're actually supposed to be doing. Like, do I take this? Do I just steal it? Like, if I can't get it, if it's not offered to me, if I can't see any other way, do I just go and, like, sneakily take, sneak off, sabotage, do something? Because I know what I want. I know that I want those nachos, and I'm going to do what I can to get those nachos. Because I have an attachment to these nachos. They are the spark. They are the only thing in my life that's driving me forward. No, wait. Do nachos run your life, though? Do you let nachos run your life? Are they really the only reason that you live and breathe? Or do you think maybe some of this confusion and not understanding what to do is maybe because you're not doing the right thing in the first place? Ouch. Ugh, like right in the cockles of the heart. Even me, guys. Oh? Is nachos not the only reason that I live? Do I have, like, other things that I do? Hello, Virgo moon. Oh, yeah. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Right? Do I not have other things? Other cups? Other places that hold my heart? Does my heart not have multiple homes? Does it not, though? Wherever you go, there you are, and your heart is with you. Do you love yourself in the space that you're at? So that's where other people are going to come in and love you. And there are. There are other spaces and places. There is more to life than nachos. Wait. So I can indulge in these things without over-consuming, without overeating way more nachos than my body can contain, especially with the amount of spirits we have taken in. Do I have to do that? I could just drink that glass of water and have a nice conversation. Ride it out. Find other things in life of value. Find other ways of exchange that are a little bit more... Why is sample size coming into my head? A little more sample size? Just a little bit more sample size, okay? Just a little bit. Could I just, can I just have one mahi instead of the mahi-mahi? Because I'm not that hungry. Some nonsense like that. Yeah, though. Wait. There's more to life than nachos. We can enjoy ourselves in moderation and with control and appreciate the space that we're in right now. It's just because you want something else to come in and join the party doesn't mean that it is your singular driving force and purpose for being. You have a purpose right here. You have a purpose right there. In this conversation that we want to stay coherent for. We want to remember this tomorrow. Okay. Before I throw that into the shuffle. Four of Pentacles. We want to remember this conversation tomorrow. We want to remember what we did. Because it was fun and we enjoyed it. It wasn't boring. It wasn't frustrating. It wasn't disappointing. Is this it? Is this it? I don't know what my hair's doing. Don't mind me. Learning how to tame the wilds. It's not all about force-fitting, controlling, structuring something into one particular box. It's about learning about the thing and what it is like in nature and working with it. Taming our own wilds. Going out into the free space, the free zone of the zero to learn the wildness of our own selves and how to tame it. We know where we like to go and what we like to do, but do we know what is truly fitting to us? We spend a lot of time trying to fit something into a box that somebody else told us we were supposed to look like, act like. And it's really hard to get out of that box because it's not just one person. It's not just one time. It's your entire life. It's everybody you interact with. And maybe not every single person, but you know what I mean. Like on a daily basis, somehow, some way, you put yourself out there in a particular space and somebody reminds you that the whole world sucks. Everybody's mean. And you just don't even wanna. I don't even wanna. I have no interest. I'm just gonna, like, go cook dinner, okay? How about a quiet night at home? Maybe I don't even want to go to the bar. Maybe I don't even want to go out there. Maybe I just want to go get lost in the woods. I don't know. But, like, letting yourself explore all of the ideas inside of your mind instead of just going to the 1-2 couple of things that you do habitually, changing those habits and playing with a little bit, playing with our emotional process is very important for a Virgo moon. We have to move, we have to change things. Just experiment and play. Yeah, you know you really like this thing and you're really focused and fixated on it. Yeah, you like nachos, but have you ever tried pizza? Have you ever tried tacos? What about, what did I make last night? I made empanadas last night. They were really good. They came out good. Like, have you ever tried cooking these things for yourself? If you like them? What if you did it for yourself? What if you started to take those practices and things that you wanted to see, and instead of expecting the world, the universe, the people around you to give them to you, you figure out what you got and how you can make something new and different and cool. While being inspired by all of the different experiences in life. Too much of one thing can really overpower, but I knew there was something cool on the bottom of the deck. I was like, we gotta go get this. Too much of one thing can overpower, but if we add all of the elements of the whole pot, hair driving me nuts. If we all add all of the elements, they all really do come together and work together in a free-flowing sort of way. From the Fool to the World, the beginning to the end, we are changing the cycle. We are changing the momentum, the projection. I'm just going to flip this over because, you know what? I think we've about got it, Virgo moon kidlins. Reset, rematch. We've seen things for what they are, and they didn't really impress us all that much. So what are we going to do now? Enjoy the company. Even if that company is small, those are the ones that are of the most value. It's not about quantity, it's about the quality. It's about what you give and what you get back. and how those things are shared and moved throughout each other's cycles, the progression and the stability. It should be simple. Life should be simple. And if it's not, we gotta put some things down. We have to approach things in different ways. You know, maybe it's not so simple because we're taking on too much. We're taking in too much. We are feeding our desires too much. I'm not saying we can't have a good time. I'm just saying we put things into place. Each element, each experience, it all has its corner. It all has its position. It all has its part to play. It's not negative in the sense of bad, evil, must be stomped, crushed, killed, destroyed, blah. I said bad words, didn't I? Whatever. Oh, but it's funny that we want to do this. And changing that direction, changing those intentions, moving ourselves forward. Embracing and loving the darkness while also understanding how to contain it and restrain it. And it's a whole experience. It's a whole journey. It's going to take a long time for us to figure this out, kids. Maybe forever. Maybe shadow work is never ever done. Of course, shadow work is never ever done. Life sucks. It does, but it's also very beautiful. And we can really do a lot with it if we just open ourselves up to experience all sides and aspects of life with an open heart and grace, room and understanding. Give yourself a space to play and try something different. Follow your heart and your intuition, and don't get hung up on if you don't get one thing, because there's an abundance of things around for us to work and play with that can mean just as much, if not more, and do more for you. Thanks, kids. We'll see you next time.